HarperCollins presents Riding High by Joss Woods, read by James Joseph and Imogen Wilde. Chapter 1. Elmsleigh House was about an hour south of London, and importantly for polo aficionados, something Eden Ennis wasn't, midway between the two best polo clubs in the country, Cowdray and Beaufort. Elmsleigh, apparently, didn't host any of the top-tier polo matches, but, in Eden Ennis's exceedingly amateur opinion, it should. Because, man, it was beautiful. The polo field, surrounded by oak trees, looked like an AI-generated photograph, or one straight out of a glossy society magazine. Eden took in the Georgian manor house, elegant and refined, sitting behind the polo field. It wasn't excessively big, but with its old honeyed stone walls and thick, possessive ivy creeping up and over a good portion of the facade, it was still impressive. To the right of the house, and on a slight rise, was a long block of stables, a more recent addition built in the same stone and style of the house. In the fields beyond the house and stables, gleaming thoroughbreds munched on what she presumed was premium quality grass. This was a billionaire's country estate where his exceptional polo team was headquartered and trained, a place where his elite friends came to stay and play. Eden rocked on her heels, enjoying the hot sun on her bare shoulders. It was a perfect English spring day, one they hadn't experienced for a while, warm and rich and, she presumed, perfect for a game of polo. She pulled in a deep breath, unused to the combination of horses, freshly cut grass, leather, and more than a whiff of money. It wasn't just a polo field. It was a whole damn vibe. Although this event was advertised as a friendly Saturday afternoon practice match between two teams, as a warm-up to the upcoming polo season, everything about the setting in the sport suggested luxury, a sense of timelessness imbued with a dash of fuck it attitude only the very rich could pull off. Turning her attention back to the field, Eden watched as two teams of riders, 8 in all, on magnificent horses trotted onto the pitch. 6 of the 8 riders were men, and all wore white pants tucked into black knee-high riding boots. One team wore navy shirts, the other white with red patches. Every one of the riders looked as comfortable on their horse as Eden did on her couch watching K-dramas. An elbow connected with her arm. "Here we go." An older man, dressed in ancient green faded cords tucked in gumboots and a stylish linen shirt, stood to her right. The low brim of a battered cap and sunglasses covered his tanned, stubbled face. "Are you a virgin?" She blinked. "What?" The man half snorted, half chuckled, his eyes not leaving the field. "A polo virgin. Have you watched a game before?" That would be a solid no. Also, since it had been years since she'd last had sex, 4, 5, it was possible she was a born-again virgin too. "Can you tell?" she asked wryly. He rubbed his hands together, his attention on the field. "It will only be a friendly polo match, and because they are getting the horses back into training after a long break, it'll be a bit slow. You won't see the speed, but you'll still see the skill involved. These are some of the best riders in the country." They certainly looked fit and muscled. She couldn't see their faces, but with bodies like that, who cared? Her eyes settled on a man in the centre, attracted by his barely contained ferocity. Unlike the others, he sat perfectly still in the saddle, his hands loose on the reins of his equally calm horse. He appeared taller and bigger than everyone else, and harder, more focused, 6 feet plus of power and intensity. A whip on the edge of cracking. "Who's number 3?" she asked, lifting a hand to shade her eyes. She hadn't been able to find her sunglasses when she left her flat.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?